can see I have like, I have some stuff on my forehead for a zit. It made me laugh. Anyway, okay, so we are cutting out, oh, you can see my laptop. That's fine. There's a delay. Cutting out the Annette handbag class kits for So Bagical, which is happening in St. Louis in like 20 something days, so that's fine. That's not terrifying. So I've got my laptop here so I can respond to comments if anybody has any questions. Hello Aileen, how are you? Hello Alex. Yesterday I had some amazing help from my friend Kathy and we got so much of it cut out. But there's 75 total to make, so I'm just gonna keep chugging along. Hello Teresa, hello Carol, thanks for coming. Brittany, hello Anna, Bon Bon, Dawn Bush, hello. Hope you all are having a good day so far. I'm having a great timing. I'm opening up my order. I finally earned the pretty box. Oh, nice. Hello, Made by Sandy, Sydney, Carol, Amy. Yes, the screen is a new Luxe clay vinyl edition. Not Luxe, sorry. It's a new clay vinyl that's coming out in November. We may stock it on the website early just because like we have so much of it, but who knows. So this is the fabric for the class kit. It's going to be somewhat exclusive to So Bagical at the moment. But, oh, Catherine, I'm so glad your order arrived safely and that you got the cotton woven black and white roses you said. I am so surprised that we still have the black and white roses in waterproof canvas on the website right now. Hey, I'm cutting out a bag right now too, very slow because I'm calculating and designing. Oof, yeah, that is a lot of time there. Yes, Catherine, I remember. You had the pink dress on, right? You had the idea for a traveling classroom. I'm still on board for that. Maybe someday when I retire. Mimi, yeah, you can definitely ask a question. Stepping out on me. I want to be lazy today, but if you were working, I can force myself to get out of the couch. Hey, you deserve rest. You're allowed to rest. No, Kathy, I'm just doing what I can. I miss you. I had to go live because I'm like, this won't be as fun all by myself. Oh, you moved to Ohio? Oh, so fun. What is it you used to cover your seams on the last live stream? Please cover my seams. Was it the from Dream Big Creations possibly? that like invisible seam tape or something like that. Hero. Silent Hero. So I am home with Dorothy today, and I was like, you know what, there's like nothing here to eat for lunch. So I was gonna go to Taco Bell, and I was like, oh wait, no, Dorothy's sleeping, I can't do that. So I asked my husband if he would order me Taco Bell, and he's like, the order is too small for DoorDash. And I'm like, dang. You used double-sided tape on it and covered the seams. Yeah, I think that was the Silent Hero. Trying to get myself motivated to work on a bag and tumbler order. Maybe watching you will get me off the recliner. Hey, I say stay on that recliner if you can. It took everything in me not to lay down and take a nap. But there's so many of these class kits to get done, and I'm just like, I have overextended myself. CJ, I'll order it for you if you want. You're worth it. Linda said, my order is coming today. Oh, yay. So excited. Yes, the Silent Hero tape. It's basically like zipper tape without the teeth. But I did just use it on another bag I made from KMG Handmade for the butterfly seams. And I was like, yeah, this is nice. It's storming all day, so it makes it hard to get motivated. Oh my gosh, yeah. Oh, thank you for the shipping box compliment. I love them so much. We have custom poly mailers in the works now too. I'm off the recliner. It's fun to work together. It's true. Yeah, Kathy and I had so much fun yesterday. And then I took her over to HQ. Oh my gosh, no. I cannot imagine cutting all of these out without the kit, without the templates. I actually ordered a second set of templates, but they're the fussy cut version, and I thought that would make it a little bit easier, but they don't have the rotary cut registration marks, so it doesn't make it easier. How much pressure do you have to put on the cutter to cut the leather? So this is a vinyl, but I don't have to put too much pressure on it since it's a fairly fresh blade to cut the straight lines, but to cut the curve fairly well, I am pressing down quite a bit. But if you're having to press super hard, it's probably just time to sharpen or change your blade. Oh yeah, monotonous tasks for me, necessary evils. Speaking of So Magical, I do want to chat about So Bagical that is coming up. I did pin it in the comments, but there are a few spots left, and then if you're local to the St. Louis area, there's going to be open shopping on Friday and Saturday. From like 5 to 6 or 5 to 6:30. I should check my messages from Kayla because she confirmed for me. And then it's just $4 to come in and shop and say hey and check it out. Obviously, if you're already attending So Bagical, I don't believe it's going to cost you extra to shop. Yes, change your fucking rotary blade cutter. Yay, Dana, come for the shopping for sure. I had this weird idea, and I haven't mentioned it to anybody else, but I think it would be really fun if anybody who comes to visit the construction at HQ, like, Sharpies a nice note on the wall before they, like, put it up, and then it's, like, full of good thoughts. I don't know. Linda, I have no detail information about a future So Bagical in Vegas other than Kayla announced that it will happen. That is something she's planning. I'm here, but I can't hear you. I know, right? So for So Bagical, we're gonna have some open shopping time at HQ on Thursday evening, afternoon, and Sunday, I believe, because we don't want to interfere with open shopping at the event, and we don't want to interfere with class times, so that is the plan there. I received my beautiful newly released vinyl yesterday, fast shipping, and it's amazing. Oh, thank you. And then I was like, well, if people can't come visit, maybe they could email a nice note and we'll write it on the wall for them, or we'll put a box. I don't know. I am cutting out 75 kits. It's a lot. This is the Annette handbag. This is the bag that I'm teaching at the class. And we have 8 different vinyl options for everybody to choose from, but you pick there, so it's like first come, first serve, basically. We're not taking orders. Can't do it. I had caffeine, sorry. Yeah, I just finished my coffee. Yes, I agree. I love this vinyl. If she can fix it, we will refund partial shipping. If she can't, we will send a replacement. Okay. Just made my iced coffee. I'm gonna be in California next week for something, and I'm gonna need a coffee late in the day so I can stay awake 2 hours past my time zone. Or maybe I'll just be so excited it doesn't matter. Alex, okay, how have I not told you? So I will be, excuse me, I'm gonna go see Taylor Swift, in LA on the last night of the Eras tour. A friend of mine bought tickets and was like, you're coming with me, and I was like, okay. So I fly out, yeah, close but not close enough. I know, it's gonna be fun. I fly out Tuesday really late so that I can spend as much time with Dorothy, etc., and work as possible. And then I go straight from the concert Wednesday night to the airport. It's fine. To go see her again in London. That's so cool. And then she's coming back to not St. Louis. She's coming back to the US, which is pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll go see her again in New Orleans. Okay, how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I need 4 more pieces. It's gonna be an interesting, yeah, for sure. So my flight is at like 5 in the morning, but you know, you gotta be there early for security and all that. So hopefully I'll just be riding on the Taylor Swift high. So it won't matter. Taylor in spooky season and Nola, yes. Yes, Vanessa, you can absolutely sew vinyl on a regular sewing machine. You just want to be mindful of how many layers you're sewing through, the kind of needle you're using, that kind of a thing. So it's pretty much trial and error. I don't use a domestic sewing machine, so it's really hard for me to say what works. But I know Beth at Sew Country, she uses a domestic machine. Jess Oakleroots has a domestic machine that she uses. Nicole of Sonar uses a domestic machine. So there are plenty of options out there. Now you can hear. And Beth says that she sews my vinyl on her domestic. I just checked to be sure the airport is a 24/7 place. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, that would not be fun. I will do that. I just figured, like, with traffic, the show gets out at like midnight or 11, I don't remember, but trying to get out of the parking lot, it's gonna take us an hour or 2, and then to get to the airport. So I just got my Thor cylinder arm from Sunny Sewing. I've made 2.5 bags of that so far, and I love it. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. It is always terrifying for me to give machine recommendations, and I know that there are so many people that watch and think, well, that's the only machine. Yeah. Catherine, amazing idea. Hang out nearby and then take the shuttle. Yeah. I think it will be a 24-hour. Yeah, I'll check. Experience travel here. What was it about the Texo 4800 Pro that you didn't really love. So I've explained, I'm pretty sure I explained in the video of me opening the machine or showing the machine from Sunny. It was more than I needed. So like it had that seam guide, the laser seam guide, the flip down edge guide, and it was just a lot. I think it's also meant for heavier duty fabrics. They say it's the same, but it just feels very different to me. So it's hard to say, but the people that love that machine love that machine. We just didn't get along, and I don't have enough time to get to know it and love it. So I ended up giving it to a friend. So if you've watched Brittany at the Emporium, she has that machine, and she spent some time getting the tension just right. The bobbin tension wasn't correct, things like that. So she was able to give it that extra care that I unfortunately could not. So I'm pressing these, and I'm going to get started on cutting out the next batch of side panels. So when I cut out the interfacing, I just didn't round the bottom. This is saving me a ton of time, and people can trim it off in the class anyway. It's not fully fused, but it's fused enough up top, and like I said, we're gonna base the foam in place. So I'm rolling with it. Oh, there's my Taco Bell. I'll be right back. If you're flying out of LAX, that's a great question. Yeah, it is LAX. Cool. Let's see. Okay. To properly fuse the foam, it does need that little spritz of water as well. It is really cute. My zipper is wonky because I rushed it, but it was fun to make. Really hoping eventually I can get a new heat press that's like actually good. This one is not even pressure, so things don't always fuse just right. I'm really gonna try to make one now. Really, that is really cute. I would make it hoping my husband's daughter would like it, but of course they won't, and it will go in a box in the attic. Oh. I'm doing some production work too, making a bunch of itsy bitsy bikini pouches. If I had room, I'd totally get one. Going to get a steam press one day. Yes. Kira, a steam press, I mean, is gonna do essentially the same that the heat press does. But I will feel accomplished, and that counts for something. That is true. You could always try to donate it somewhere too. Have to go for dinner now, but thank you for help and letting me join in. Oh, thank you. Oh, the steam press that Shannon recommends is discontinued. Dang. And if you're not familiar with Shannon at Knotted Threads Co., definitely check her out. She makes some of the most beautiful TikToks I've ever seen. They're thematic works of art. And she is just an incredibly skilled bag maker. Hello, Sheila. How are you today? I should donate stuff to our clothes closet at church. I throw too many things I make away. Oh no. It's like mini bag movies. Yes, 100%. I'm doing okay. Just cutting out 150 side panels from the exterior. And then we're gonna do the lining sometime. What's nice about having the bigger heat press though is I'm able to fuse 3 of these at the same time. I know, Alex, it's one of my favorite noises in the world. It's like, it's the sound of disappointment. Which double-sided tape is the one that you can tear? It's actually the one I carry on my website. I have pretty much all sizes, and if there isn't one in stock, you can let me know, but it is from Weft and Warp Co. I'm just never sure if she's open for retail or not. Okay. I did a little dance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. So I won't be making anything. These are class kits for a workshop coming up. Trash. So I just have one more color after the black of the side panels, and then I can move on to another part. Oh, good morning, Michelle. I just emailed you back. I'm so sorry about the delay. I thought I responded and then realized I didn't. I feel like most of the big batch cutting I do nowadays is just for class kits. Like we did the Ashley clutch wallet. I did the For the Love of Change, the Peekaboo. So many. So many things. I don't know if I mentioned it here, but I think one of the first workshops we do at So Whatever Studios classroom is like a 1-day cutting and interfacing and then a 1-day sewing. Because I feel like a lot of people have questions about cutting out bags or like what kind of interfacing to use. and having that hands-on workshop would help those questions come up and present themselves. I think it'd be cool. Nope. Trash. I remember now why I prefer clips. Stupid pins keep stabbing me. Yeah. I cannot remember the last time I used a pin. What is the best interfacing to use on any project? After cutting, do you feel a workout on your shoulders? I do, yes. Today my back hurts right here. Oh yeah. Kira says that she has to use pins on clothes. It's just not the same as clips. No, that's fair. Just old habits. Yeah, so best interfacing to use on any project is just too broad of a question to answer, unfortunately. It's really going to depend on what you want the final bag to look like, what your budget is for interfacing, that kind of a thing. Kira, I just remembered the 1950s ad idea that we had. And it could also be the like height of the table that isn't quite right. Maybe it's too high, maybe it's too low. No, I want to talk about, I'm sorry. I just get soft tacos, no lettuce. So good. 9-year-old me knew what was up. Aw. Kit just had Taco Bell today, and then she got me McDonald's breakfast burrito. Nice. Waist height is best for cutting tables or 36 inches. Country taco, 100%. Okay, but what do you do about it falling apart? Like, what do you do? You may as well just have nachos at that point, right? Also, crunchy taco sits for more than 10 minutes. It's soggy and gross. Yeah, exactly. So if you're gonna order that for delivery, you may as well just get a soft taco. Or a chalupa, right? Isn't that what they're called? Where it's like a deep fried soft taco. Because that's good too. burritos from Taco Bell. Yeah, that makes sense. It's messy but worth it. Then yeah, I 100% would say that you're probably right. That sounds like most of the good things in life. So we're not going to do crossbody straps, and I'm not cutting them out because that is so much vinyl we would be using, but I'm tempted to order matching webbing. For delivery, you have a point. That's fair. But I don't know. There might not be enough time. I think my biggest issue with class kits is always going to be, I just want people to be happy with their finished project, especially for an event like So Bagical, where it's such an investment of time and money on the student's part. But I think these are good choices. I wish I had a laser to cut all this. I wish I had a laser that could cut all this. I don't think that my vinyls are able to be cut because of if they contain any kind of chlorine or something like that, the gas. Kira knows. I mean, most of you probably know, but yeah. Your webbing would do much. Get anything other than 8 plain colors here in the UK? Oh yeah. No, you cannot cut vinyl on a laser. I believe there are some vinyls that are like laser approved, but mostly it's just leather. Is that correct? Leather and cork are safe. Oh, currently stitch ripping a dress as I suck at garment sewing. Same. Same. Oh my gosh, I don't know if anybody watched the live of me finishing up some projects earlier this week, but I mentioned I thought it would be fun if Sam at Sunny Sewing did a video making a bag, since he hasn't really actually sewn. He understands the concept of sewing from what I understand, but he's never like really made anything. So I was like, okay, we're gonna film a video. I think I'll have him make a fanny pack and he can use it to carry tools around in and stuff while he's fixing machines, but I think that'll be really fun. Leather, cork, and cotton are laser safe. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more piece. And then I'm on to the last color. If ice blue. There are laserable vinyls, but they aren't cheap. Oh, I bet. Is waterproof canvas laserable? I would think not. So like all the things that I would want / need to cut are not laserable. I feel like it would just melt, yeah. I have a rotary blade in one hand trying to drive my tablet with my other hand. I think I'm partially typing in Klingon. No, it still has PVC in the backing, not laser safe, yeah. That was a good sound. These giant stacks are so satisfying. Yeah, so this is the ice blue luxe vinyl that we have on the website. Oh my gosh. So much easier to cut than the shale. Like the clay vinyls aren't difficult to cut, but they're so much thicker, denser maybe. They're not necessarily thicker. Yeah, it definitely takes more muscle to cut this many times. Trying to decide what bag to make with my sea glass fabric tonight. Finished up my bag, getting back on the couch with brownies. Dang, that was quick. You made brownies and finished a bag? Dang. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Dang it. Brownie from yesterday. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well, I'll need to cut another piece of foam. But here's an extra side panel in case anybody messes up. It really does sound medieval. Gonna try the Bag of the Month Club pattern from Country Cow. That looks like a good one. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, not 10. Hello, Heidi. One of the biggest problems I have with foam is that it's so thick, I can't cut through both layers with my rotary cutter with the template. Pre-cut interfacing, nice. Oh no, I pre-cut the interfacing. I cut all those out yesterday. And now I'm gonna make sure I use the side panel fabric, not the interfacing. The mini you need to cut sooner squares, yeah. I have to think about what I want to teach on the December cruise. It's got to be domestic friendly and doable within a 3-hour chunk. And I'm just like, I don't know. But also something fun because you're on vacation. It can't be super stressful. One, two, three. Yeah, definitely something new. But I thought it might be fun to like incorporate some kind of quilting or piecing. Oh yeah, the nougat's fun. Like a jelly vinyl nougat or something. I would say mine, but I don't think that would be a good idea given current plans. Yeah, so true. Hip bags are very good for a trip. Right, I'm going to interface a little bit. And then I'm tempted to cut out some straps, but I'm also like, I don't want to lose count or track of how many. So I don't know. blurbs just got delivered. That's exciting. We do have a ton of a la carte items within the blurb shop, and if you are a subscriber, there is actually a subscriber only section to the website where you can buy past months individual items. Kathy says, I vote the nougat bag too. That would be amazing. Kira, that would be too small. I'm out here hustling for you. Yeah, my hate press plays a tune when its time is done. I don't know what the song is, but it very much has always reminded me of Game of Thrones. I need a big old bag. I like big bags and I cannot lie. I like a good medium bag. A Goldilocks of sorts. One more. Have you ever tried using an electric rotary cutter when you're cutting so many pieces? I have only ever really seen electric scissors. And is that where you like stack things up necessarily? Because I can't do that. I don't trust myself. Anything fully automated like that, I don't think I'm qualified to handle mentally. Probably would be a good idea. Dang it. Wait, is that all the pieces I need or am I one short? That's it, okay. I've been motivated by having to pee. So like, get this done, then you can go. Okay. I would cut myself more than the fabric with something like that, I think. Yes, people stack it up. It seems intimidating to me. Maybe I could do it with interfacing, but not fabric. Yeah, I don't think I'd be able to make things precise with something like that without a lot of training, maybe, mayhaps. All right, I will be right back. And I can move on to another part of the bag. I'm not sure what yet. I don't know if I want to do the wings or if I want to start on like zipper pockets. I'll show you there's the stack of the done side panels way off in the corner, stacked over on my desk. So fun. All right, I will be right back. I'm back. We need the heat press music playing. Oh my god. I think the Elaine would be too big of an undertaking, unfortunately. Okay. Okay. Heat press is off. I'm not done with the side panel, but I am done with the foam side panel. I've got pocket panels. I only need to cut 300 of those. Pins are going into solitary. They've tried to kill my rotary cutter now. Hilarious. I could cut out my bottom panels. I have the fussy cut version. Main panel for the Laura, that would be a fun one too. I don't know if that one could be domestic friendly. Like, the domestics that are going to be used on the cruise are like very basic. They do a pretty good job, but they had some issue with some bulk, so I just don't want to set anybody up for failure necessarily. All right, I'm going to go ahead and cut out pocket panels because that seems like it'll be the easiest. I think I could cut those out in stacks of 2. I have not watched Merlin. What thread do you use on the domestic? So, me, I don't. I don't use my domestic, but I think most people use Tex 45, like for bag making. And I know Saya Swag carries it. For the workshop in Washington, I'm gonna try to get that to be the thread we use. Yeah, I'm super excited for this fabric. It looks incredible with all of the colors we've picked. It's a good scale for exterior and lining, so we're just gonna use it all throughout. Sorry, eating my taco. If you're a beginner bag maker, I think all-purpose thread is just fine while you're learning, honestly. Okay. Here we go. The BBC series of Merlin is about how the young Merlin became an apprentice and got to know Prince Arthur, dragons, magic, fighting. That's fun. I used Gutermann Mara when I had a domestic and was learning. Yes. Pretty much same, on an industrial even. 3 down, 75 to go. Is the person on the table the one being cut out? Yes. 75 of them with 8 different vinyl choices. I've got all my fabric cut into 2-yard chunks so that they're a little more manageable versus the 98 yards I needed to order to make all the kits. Hello, Tiara. Okay. Next time I order bulk, it'll be 2 yards. Yeah, 5 yards was a bit too much to manage. Yeah, 2 yards is perfect. Wish I could come to Orlando. We had such a fun time last year. Yeah. Well, there will always be more events to come. Even I've been like, should I skip Tennessee? Should I skip Florida one year? But I probably won't. I would literally cry if you weren't at a SME. I know, I would too. Honestly though. Like, I would too. So far from California, yeah. But I know Kayla's working on more. It's all just a lot of logistics. The further you travel, the more expensive everything is. Sometimes I feel rude for saying things, but people are like, that's so far away from me. And I'm like, it's far away from me too. Like, I don't know what you expected. Trust me, I know, I'm in California. Yeah, exactly. Hello, I placed an order earlier on your website from England. Not only did I get a shipping notification within 10 minutes, I got a refund on shipping overages. I'm so excited. Oh, yay, Haley. Yeah, they are incredible over there at HQ. Shipping fast and keeping their eyes out for the customers. If you're not in the Mormino custom fabric group, we have been doing little highlights on the team at HQ. So if you're interested to know who's working there, check that out. I think there's only 2/3 people left, and it's Josie, CJ, and we're gonna do Dorothy. Come to London. Ugh, I would love it. Be so much fun. Oh, so cool. Traveled 24 hours from Norway to Michigan for a sewing class. Oh, that's so cool. The England ladies are further than me. And I know Jess Powell from Wish Upon a Rainbow, she makes such incredible handbags. She says she's going to be going to Florida SME this year. And this is the 5-year event for So Magical. So incredible how far it has come. I feel like the best that we've been able, not we, but So Magical has been able to do so far is the cruise as far as an international So Magical. I think there's an Alaskan cruise next year, which is pretty cool. Trying to convince my boyfriend to travel for fabric shopping. Yeah, I would love to come to Australia for a class. That would be so much fun. Yeah, a London one would be super cool. Hey, I've told people before, you plan it, I'll show up. How do you organize a party in London? You plan it. I will leave. Sweet. Well, that's 30 pockets right there. Oh God. I was like, so only 20 more to go. No, it's 75. Oh, okay. A friend of mine told me that they cut a longer strip of one measurement. I thought about that just a second ago, to lay my ruler down and then cut up, but I don't have too many more to go. Like, I feel like it's a good rhythm. But yeah, definitely a good idea to like cut your strips and then cut in one direction. Crap. I feel like I was gonna say something. Oh, a friend told me that they washed the waterproof cotton and there wasn't any issue. And it actually felt a little bit softer. I was like, oh, nice. I'm so glad my husband got a laser and is making templates for the bags I make. Oh, yes. Templates are so wonderful. I have a box of new ones from that template shop. I've had a broken Emily tote bag template from years and years ago, and I finally bought the Emily 2.0 tote bag templates. So I'm excited for that. We're at 42. Over halfway there. I broke one of the pieces in the 2.0 and used packing tape to put it back together. Yeah. I've had my Emily put together with packing tape for like the main lining piece, but they're also the old templates and there's little changes made, so I'm like, treat myself. That, and I really wanted like the chevron piece for the new version. I'll have to get templates made for the mystery bag class at Florida this year. Hello, Sonia, how are you? Oh no, that's the one you broke. Are you kidding me right now? Okay, I'm pretty sure that's 48. thank you, Sandy. I'm either at 51 or 54. But I don't think I'll be mad if I'm over. So we could just make some pouches out of those extra pieces or something. This is the Annette handbag pattern. There's 2 sizes within the pattern. There's the handbag / satchel, and then there's the tote, which is much bigger. This is not my pattern, it's from Swoon Sewing Patterns. Came out many moons ago. Oh, thank you, Alex. But it is a wonderful pattern. So that's 60. So when you all take classes, do you prefer to cut your own kit, or do you prefer the kit be cut for you? Because there have been times at So Magical that, like, I just feel like there have been students who, they're stressed because it's a new environment, and I totally get that. But I don't feel like they take a moment to understand the amount of work that the teacher put in to cut it all out. And they can get a little bit rude sometimes, like, this is missing from my kit. And like, I totally get that that's stressful, but there's a nicer way of saying it. Just kits are a lot of work. Love the sound of the fabric swooshing. Very satisfying noises. I prefer it cut, but I don't mind cutting my own. It's so much work. Yeah. I like the kit cut out and fully appreciate all the work that goes into it. Good. And like, I realize most people get it, but sometimes I've just witnessed it in other classes and I'm like, yo, we're doing our best. I haven't gone to a class myself, but would rather have the stuff cut. Maybe part of a class could be showing all the things cut out. So the teacher goes over cutting it once if there's time. Cutting is hard and time consuming, yes. So the workshops that I did at Sunny Sewing, we had people bring their bag fully cut, but I did an online video showing how to cut it and like going over the pattern pieces and then like a final, and here's everything you need. So I don't know. As long as the kits are fully finished and have all the pieces you need. Yeah, for sure. Pre-cut is better. Cutting is so time consuming. Charge extra for the ready cut kit. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I've done it all kinds of ways. The class I did in North Carolina, we thought we could cut out the bag during the class. I don't know what I was thinking. But I just feel like it can be so stressful that it just makes sense to take it slow. And like, it's the rushing that gets me stressed because I want to make sure that everybody gets exactly what they wanted or needed out of the class, that it just feels like sometimes it's just so stressful. How about bring your own pre-cut? Why is that? Or buy a kit when you get there. So the problem with that is you can't guarantee that they have it all. Or they think they have what they need and they don't. Yeah, Kira. The only class I went to, they released the pattern to us early. Told us to have the pattern pieces cut out and picked out our own fabrics. Okay. I'll cut out all the patterns if you do a class in England. Amazing. A volunteer's tribute. Now I'll come help cut. I don't mind doing the work. Like, I feel like it's part of the process and it is fun to do, but yeah, let's go. Let's do it. I feel like when Dorothy's older, maybe we can do that. Go as a family. She'll be able to help people with winding bobbins, threading their machine. That was 75 or 78. Either way, I have enough. A bobbin. We love it. You know, I love a London bag. Stack of pockets. So I'm done with pockets. Bottom of the bag. Yes, 75 bags. And I do have help. My friend Kathy was here yesterday for 6 hours to help me cut. And I've only been doing it today for what? Hour and a half? Almost 2 hours? Or is it over 2 hours now? See if I can cut through 4 layers at once. I don't think so. It's like, would you rather work harder to cut more at once? Or not work quite so hard and get a few less? Hi, Rochelle. I love that vinyl and I want some. This is waterproof cotton, and it is currently just exclusive to this So Bagical event. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with less layers, more cuts, because that was a lot. And this is easier. This is why I often choose bags with squares only. So Kelly, in the So Magical Expo classes, they have varied widely. Like the first year I did it, I had, I think 35 or 40 students in domestic classes, and I didn't really have helpers within the class, and that's just too much. Unless your students really know what they're doing and you're just kind of guiding them along, but I don't know. I feel like teachers don't have a hard a time as I do, and I think it's just like the worst critic. You're your own worst critic, but I just feel like there are times I'm struggling to make sure that everybody's keeping up and like getting the most out of the class. But that's always super important to me. So I feel like that is the most, 40 is the most students I've had in a class, and my preferred class size is 15. More help, more fun, truly. I won't teach without help anymore. Just because I think there are people that need extra hand holding, and I want to make sure that they have that. Lauren, and any bag designers on here, what software do you use? Also, would you do a video on how to create a pattern? I feel like that's something someone would probably sell. I'm not very good at designing. I use Photoshop and Word to put my patterns together. And I haven't done a pattern in 2 years because it's so time consuming and I'm not good at it. There's 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Nope, 13. Well, I'll just put this in the extras because that's like right at the seam allowance. That's not okay. It takes forever. 5 ever even. Yeah. It's a lot. And I don't know that there is like one specific way. I know there's Affinity Designer that works well for a lot of people. But I think it's all about what kind of knowledge you have of computer programs possibly that would be necessary for you to have to design a pattern. Yeah, I myself have used Photoshop and Word. But I know Illustrator is a big one too, because you can make those vector or AI files. Alright, let's see. $17, $19. So I am cutting out the Annette handbag from Swoon Sewing Patterns. Thank you, Alex. The Link Master has returned. Chaos Coordinator. No, you're the best. I would take a pattern making class at SME. Yeah, that would be awesome. It would not be me that could teach it. I can do bag math and like simple drafting, but not on a scale that I think is teachable. I know that also Petite, she does a pattern creating course. It seems pretty cool. And even just watching her videos that she posts on Instagram, I'm like, wow, so cool. That's a nice little strip. Also, Petite has a ton of resources on pattern making. Yeah, for sure. I know she has the pattern drafting course. Well, that did not go as planned. I think she's developed a pattern making course, yeah. I took that course. It was really helpful for getting the design out of my head and onto paper. Yes, that's amazing. I love it. No, the rotary blade will not hold up cutting all of this. I'm gonna switch to Kathy's now. And so truly, when you start to feel yourself having to like really push and struggle to get through those layers, it's time to either sharpen or change your rotary blade. Is there a sharpener for them? Like, I need to go buy some too, actually. I might leave the house when CJ gets home and go to Joann's and the mall by myself. Go to Cane's and get a Post Malone cup. Famore sharpens your rotary blades. Wow. Only theirs or anyone's? Maybe I'll just get a sharpener and I'll learn how to sharpen too. Yeah, Brent and his team seemed like a lot of fun. I was sad I didn't really get to chat with them, but it's just nuts. Theirs are free. Others have a cost. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I just got my rotary blades delivered from Amazon. But their blade cut all of my kids out for Chinese Day. Oof. Yeah, because they have like the tungsten blade, right? I think I have their cutter. Maybe I'll try it. Or no, did I? Kai rotary blade? Rotary cutter? What have I been doing with my life? I have a Kai one. Tungsten carbide, amazing. Yeah. Incredible. Alright, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes. Well, there's 33. Maybe I'll try the Kai. It has like a rubberized grip. So when I was looking into designing a rotary cutter, I wanted like rubberized grip on mine. Ooh, you can do light fabric or heavy duty fabric. That's kind of cool. Do you just push down? Terrified. Oh, you just push. Why don't you read the package instead of just throwing the package away? Okay. Blade is tightened. Easier to use than scissors. Cuts in any direction. Cut single or multiple layers. Replacement worn blades with Kai. Blade is sharp. When not in use, put lever in lock position, which is in the middle. Okay. I feel like I need to put on my gloves, my cut resistant gloves. Which, if you saw me open those and you've never seen me use them, is because Dorothy took them somewhere. I don't know where they are. Where? No, I don't know where they are. Yeah. That's toddlers for you. All right, let's see how this works. Well, I locked it, so that's good. It doesn't move when you lock it. Oy, oy, oy. Ooh, okay. I don't like the cover. It says you can cut in any direction, but I don't see how. Like, I can't cut from that angle. I don't like it. But I could steal that blade. When did I buy that and why? Okay, this is not the one I was using. Lauren, I'll come teach you, okay? Yeah, teach me what? I mean, teach me everything. But what specifically? How to use that one? Will you teach me, but you have to charge? Like Grimace. How to use a rotary blade. It was a joke. Oh, okay, okay. Oh, that's fair. Yeah, because I didn't know how to use that. No, you're right. I was like, okay, Kira, but are you coming over this weekend? Please? 2, 4, 6. 39 bottoms. My taste bud brings all the boys to the yard. My milkshake brings all the fabric to the rotary blade. Kira, are you okay? I'm kidding. I also don't think it's safe for you to get on an airplane. I didn't take my medicine. Okay, plus 2 more. Yeah, I'm gonna finish the bottoms and then I'm gonna call it done. And I'm gonna switch out this blade. For this Kai one. I need a little spot to put my phone in the shower. Yeah, or get like a suction cup thing. Air suction things on TikTok, yeah. I wish Olfa made the splash, but with like rubberized grip, basically. Because I love this one. And I did reach out to them. Maybe I'll do it again. I'll just be like, okay, but hear me out. Tell me your supplier. Thanks. Yeah, when I did that video in collaboration with Olfa for the clear thing, I was like, okay, but hear me out. I want to do like fun printed scissors. Thank you. Can we do that? And they're like, no. I was like, oh. Okay. Thanks. So I'm going to do it on my own. I have samples in production. Just saying. I wish the splash came in the ergonomic. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Bada boom. Scissors or rotary cutters, not like it matters. I'll buy it anyway. Someone responded to my Instagram story and they were like, okay, but can you make some Grimace fabric? And I'm like, please don't tempt me. I might. I think I'm gonna. Because I think like my Grimace nails deserve to be a fabric. All right, I'm at 53. Fun. Randy, oh man, I don't know if I have enough money for that. No one else is doing it. I don't know. Like, Grimace just went under the radar of the fabric world. It's not really fair. He's my taste bud. Oh my gosh. My little taste bud. Crap. Guess I'm gonna be drawn tonight. He's always been my favorite because he's purple. I think I've always liked him too, but the Happy Birthday Grimace definitely got me. I don't even like McDonald's. I worked there. I don't like it. My little Grimace, my little Grimace. I also don't understand why there's no like Squishmallow Grimace. Plus 6. 63. You were in McDonald's working part-time waiting tables. Left a taste but never look back. Let's email Squishmallow and tell him. But we'll type it like Grimace. Because he's just got big furry paws, so he can't type very well. Okay, Kara, but was your Oz, was that Taylor? Did I read that right? Mine, or is it something else? I just need to know if my intuition is correct. And I was like, I want a Barbie party for my birthday. And I was like, with Grimace? No. Is it? No. Thea hates Grimace, not Hannah. Very different ages. Oh, My Little Pony. I didn't know there was an ah in it. Okay. Almost there. $73. One more to go. I'm sure you're right. I didn't really watch it. I think I just had seen commercials maybe. Hear about Sonic. I love that. Bag butts. There's a lot of different versions of the theme song. Yeah, that makes sense. That's fun. Has like the exact cutout. I don't make the Annette with the U shape, but that's a cool feature. In another language, they still do. So pretty. Okay, that is gonna be the end of my cutting. Oh good, my battery is dying on most of my devices, as well as my brain. So I thank you so much for hanging out with me while we were cutting, and I will see you all later. I do have a video coming out tomorrow sewing the simplistic sling by Aura Rosa, and I call it the sophisticated sling throughout the entire video. So enjoy that. And thanks for hanging out, and I'll see you later. Bye.